You know, when they brought, first of all, they said, you know, they want to meet you on this film.
Yeah.
And it's the Emoji movie. It's a movie about emojis. And I said, why?
The Emoji Movie, directed by Tony Leondis, is the latest attempt to apply the Toy Story formula to a mundane, everyday item or object. In this case, emojis have sentience and live in a smartphone within the messaging app Textopolis. We follow Gene, played by TJ Miller, who is the meh emoji, that is to say the emoji of indifference, who finds himself enamored with his world and can't help but express it through other emoji poses. But this is apparently discriminated against in emoji culture, leading them to sentence Gene to death after pulling the wrong expression when chosen by the phone's user. He escapes Textopolis with the high five emoji, played by James Corden, to travel across the phone and get reprogrammed to better fit in. I think it's no surprise that a majority of people will approach the Emoji Movie with a negative opinion, and I think it would be too easy to make this review simply just an Emoji Movie slam fest, and also inaccurate as the story is structurally sound. Gene is an active protagonist. We learn a lot about emoji culture, regardless of how crazy it is, and every character goes through an arc that promotes a positive message about identity, self-expression, and the need for proper communication in a healthy relationship. There's obvious but reliably funny humor with Sir Patrick Stewart's poop emoji sprinkled throughout the film, and I appreciate that for a film that's directed towards millennials, Gene's motivation is about fitting into a society that revolves around working a job. But while this may be good, its presentation is extremely paint by numbers, and indicative of why I believe people are out to hate this film. The Emoji Movie feels like a lazy, derivative cash grab and an amalgam of other movies, like Lego Movie, Wreck-It Ralph, and Toy Story, of which films it borrows heavily in both plot and theme, and its blatant product placement of Instagram, Twitter, Just Dance, Dropbox, and YouTube certainly doesn't help quash the cash grab theory. This film also presents a somewhat depressing interpretation of the real world, where written communication and expression through words is deemed uncool, and the children are either too stupid, too frightened of open discourse, or too distracted to answer a simple question about hieroglyphics and their relationship to emojis. Dash underscore dash indeed. So there you go. I wouldn't say that this film represents Hollywood running out of ideas, but rather a threat that they're not afraid to damage their integrity to make a buck. In the end, this film is, well, harmless, but I can't recommend that you watch it, for your own sake. #sorry.
Pray for me. Pray for me and everybody.